Well, welcome along to Business Owners Smashing It Online. It is Tuesday evening. Once again, I don't know what it's like where you are, but it is a very rainy day here on the Gold Coast, the sunny Gold Coast. We have a lot of liquid sunshine tonight. Well, actually, we don't have sunshine at night time anyway, but it's liquid anyway. My name's Nick Cree. This is the Business Owners Smashing It Online webinar. We hold this every week. It is for business owners, for entrepreneurs, for people with a entrepreneurial seizure that want to go into business, and for some they send their team along as well to learn and pick up some new skills. My name's Nick Cree. I am your host, and tonight we have waiting in the wings Canva Ninja, Jenny Mutu. She's going to be showing us through some of the new stuff that's been happening on Canva, and there are some really interesting things there as well too, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it tonight, and you'll walk away with some good tips and tools. Looks like there's a few late comers tonight too, so while we were waiting for them, let's take a moment, and this part's totally voluntary, to introduce yourself, your business. So tell us your name, your business, and what is it that you hope to get out of tonight, or what drew you along here tonight? So best way to do it, well, actually, there's not many of us here tonight, so you can either click that raised hand icon, or you can just unmute yourself and start. So who's going to start us off, Jeff?
Yeah, hi Nick. My name's Jeff Veal. I'm the business guru from downtown Manila in the Philippines. Guys, if you're looking for a wonderful VA, now's your chance. We're doing VA totally free of charge this month. And what I hope to get tonight, Nick, I've left Canva in the shed. One of my tools I've left in the shed for the last few months. We've been so fascinated with other AI products, we've pretty much forgot about Canva. So I'm happy to be here to get renewed enthusiasm for Canva. I know it's a great tool.
Excellent. And hopefully it won't disappoint. There's AI inside it as well too, so you'll be able to bring both of those worlds together. All right, so who else we got here? Clayton. How are you, Clayton?
Very well. How are we?
Excellent. Very good. Nice to see you.
Yeah, likewise. I really just thought I'd show up because I keep getting your emails, and I went, you know what? I'm actually going to block out my Tuesday afternoon so I can make it to one of the Business Owners Smashing It Online. Very similar to Jeff, I actually run an outsourcing agency, but if you're offering them for free, Jeff, I might just jump on board with you.
Well, actually, sounds like a good business opportunity. Get it for free from Jeff there,
and then sell them off
to your clients.
It's all about the supply. Got to keep the supply cost low.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, great to see you tonight. So, yeah.
Likewise.
All right, who else have we got here? Any other takers? Come and introduce yourself. We might as well all sort of crack in and say good day. Angie, how are you?
How did I know you were going to pick on me, Nick?
I was looking straight at you. You could tell.
Yeah, but you're looking at everybody when you look at the camera.
I know.
Hi, everyone. My name's Angie James. I'm here on the Gold Coast. I'm a change fitness practitioner, which is not about physical fitness. No. Won't catch me in the gym anytime soon. I'm not that kind of a fanatical gym person, but I do exercise, of course. But it's all about psychological change. So it excites me immensely. Big long story, which I won't go into. I'll take up the whole hour. I'm also into affiliate marketing and a certified hypnotherapist. So if you want to change something in your life, look me up because I'm all about change. Plus, like Nick, I'm writing a book at the moment, hopefully out later this year if I can get my act together, which is all about change, by the way. Yeah.
And so isn't it a change of habit to be writing a book as well?
And tonight I am really looking forward to Canva, because Canva and I just don't seem to get along. We just...
Excellent. Well, funnily enough, Angie, I designed my book cover on Canva.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it is a pretty cool tool, and got a 3D mock-up sort of through the whole process as well too. So
okay, well, I shall learn from the guru Jenny.
Yeah, she's not going to show you that though.
I've already got my cover. I've already got my book cover already done. Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, good stuff. Excellent. Well, good to have you along tonight.
Thank you.
All right. Who else we got here? Got Colin in the where are you? Thailand, isn't it?
Yes, up in the mountainous north where it's terribly polluted at the moment. Shocking up here.
Oh, that's right. You've got all the burn-offs up there, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right. We're surrounded by jungle, and of course they burn the sugarcane, they burn the rice paddies, and they burn the forest. And where we live, it's surrounded by mountains, so the smoke just collects in this area here. So it was the worst pollution in the world the other day. It's not so bad today. I can actually see the mountains just and no more. So anyway, Colin Mackey, I've been in the franchising sector for over 40 years. Prior to that, I used to buy businesses, tart them up, remanage them, resell them again. So with the franchising concept, that gave me a great opportunity to see all different types of businesses and get really deeply involved with them. One of the things that we did there was perhaps a franchise company or a chain store would invite me in to help them because they were in a mess. So I go in, and 99% of the time it was staff problems. Sometimes you've got some staff who are very, very negative, and they can affect the whole lot. So I developed what I call little voice workshops, and they were brilliant. They actually were a lot better than I expected them to be. And what that's primarily about is we all have a little voice in the back of our head saying, no, you can't do that. You're too fat. You're too old. I hate public speaking, whatever it is. And that little voice controls you. So I'm relaunching those now as an online event with anybody worldwide. So hopefully we'll get some. And Canva, all the artwork for the Little Voice workshops was done in Canva, but not by me. My daughter did it. So I need to know how to do it myself. So hopefully we'll pick that up today.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, well, you're in the right spot for that then. Fabulous. All right, well, let's crack on. Welcome along to Business Owners Smashing Online. And there's a couple of other people that have just arrived. Just to ensure you've arrived in the right place. Well, you're in the right place. My name's Nick Cree, and I am your host for this evening. And we do have an agenda for tonight to keep me on track. So I've got a roundup of cool online tools to present. So, and there's some interesting ones that I think that are in here tonight as well too. And I do have to thank Jeff, who's on the call as well too, who is sends me through some tools every now and again. In fact, a long list of tools for me to go through. So appreciate that. So some of those appear here on the show as well. Then we've got our main presentation. That's with Jenny Mutu. She is going to be taking us through some of the new things that are happening in Canva, or some of the new things that have been introduced into Canva. That is a platform that just continually evolves and iterates. So even today, when we were looking at it again, there was some new stuff in there yet again. So it will be a more of an interactive session. I should be taking you through a screen share in Canva. So if you do have two screens, then feel free to open up canva.com on another screen. And that way you can see what she's doing and maybe sort of explore, run along as well, or just sit back and watch it. And then when the replay is on, then you can go through it step by step. Prize draw. Oh, we've got a prize draw there. Okay, I think we do have something. So we'll make sure we've got a prize at the end of it. It will be related to Canva as well. So stick around for that. You do need to be in the room to win it. So don't duck off early thinking you've seen it all, you know it all. We do have this, which is well worth sticking around for. And then we'll sort of talk about the next event and some bits and pieces towards the end. All right, but just for now, it'd be great if you were happy to check in on your social media. So if you've got your phone, your computer, whatever, if you're happy enough to check in, so whether that's Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, Snapchat, Threads, whichever is your social media channel of choice. So on Facebook, you just tap on what's on your mind, all the other channels, wherever you create a post. I think Facebook's the only one with check-in. So if you tap on what's in your mind, a screen will fly up from the bottom. One of the items there is check in. And if you don't see Business Owners Smashing It Online, just type it into search and it'll show up. Tap on it, and then you can say a few words, tag me into it, tag Jenny into it. If you think someone else would benefit from this as well too tonight, feel free to invite them along. Send them an invitation by tagging them into your post as well. And feel free to take a photo, screenshot, whatever it is. Show us your screen setup with your two Canvas up there, or I think some of you I've seen tucking into something to eat as well. So show us what we've had for dinner tonight as well. But whatever it is, pop it up there on the social media. A couple of reasons why we do this. One is, as you know, the social media algorithms are getting harder and harder for people to see us. So the more people that start to share this out, it just helps to kick that algorithm along for us and get people who haven't heard of us before to get to see the show or be exposed to it. And for those that have registered tonight, and there are a few actually who haven't made it, this here might just pop up in their feed and remind them that Business Owners Smashing It Online is happening, and it's happening right now. So if they see that, they might realise that they had registered and pop in. There we go. We've got a few coming in now. The other reason for this as well, it's which is more important for you, which is creating your own digital footprint. The more you post, the more it kicks off the algorithm, the more likely it is that people are to see your content. And of course, if you are posting around on the social media platforms or commenting or liking and sharing, certainly comments and posts that you create, they appear in your history. So if people go and click on your little picture icon, go to your profile. If you've got it set up properly, you'll have your website, other social media sites, and it points them in the direction that you want them to check out for you. And of course, these sort of posts appear on your profile as well too. So maybe someone else has been to this as well too, see it on your profile. Maybe that's enough for them to contact you, or maybe not. And who knows, you might meet your next best business partner, referral, colleague, next best client coming through on something like this here. Stranger things have happened. All right, well, let's whip into our cool online tools for this evening. So this one here, how many people here are either guests on podcasts or want to be a guest on a podcast or run one? Just give us a show of hands if you'd like to be on a podcast or you run one. Yep, right, perfect. So this particular site here, it's called matchmaker.fm. It is a website which is dedicated to matching podcasters and guests together. So they've got two sections to it. One of it is people that run their own podcasts. The other section is for people that are looking to be guests on podcasts. So it's a bit like a Tinder for podcasts. So when you jump in there, you can see the profiles of people. So you can see some scrolling across the screen at the moment, or you can hop inside and start to search for them. So if you click Get Started, there is a trial in there to get you going with it. And then you can go and view the profile to see whether it's a fit for what you're doing, or maybe a fit for what they're doing. And there's a whole process in there for you to be able to contact them, for you to check out their podcast, to listen to it. So obviously, on a platform like this, it's there's a possibility that they get a reasonable number of contacts. So you might want to build a strategy around, connecting with podcast hosts, which might include, watching their post, commenting on their podcast, commenting on it, and connecting with them on social media, and then coming back and applying to be a guest on their podcast. And of course, if you run podcasts as well, great place to find people who are looking to be a guest on the podcast. And you can see on the tiles there, on the top left-hand side, one of them says show in purple, the other one says guest in orange. So that lets you know who's looking to be a guest and who has got a podcast that you could be a guest on. So it is a paid service. So the pricing there is, what is it? $129 a year. Well, they've got a free version there. They've got $129 per year. And then they've got the managed bookings, which are full concierge service. So which is $4,750 for 6 months. But certainly you can jump in for free and have a look around. So that one there is matchmaker.fm. Now, all of these links are just so that you don't have to worry about listening to my accent. I don't believe I have one, but some of you have told me that I do, or sort of squinting to the screen to read it, then we will pop these links into chat. So at the end of the evening, you can save the chat. The links will be clickable and you can click through and open it and have a look at it for yourself. Not sure where chat is. It is at the bottom of your screen on your Zoom toolbar. It's a little speech icon, says chat underneath it. And if you click on that, you can see people are starting to introduce themselves in there now too. So feel free to introduce yourself in there as well. And these links will go there as well. All right, next one is, well, this one here, legal documents. It's probably not the sexiest thing that we need to know about for websites, but it is something that is becoming more and more important, certainly in Australia, as in other parts of the world. There's a select committee or a parliamentary committee looking at things like GDPR, which was introduced in Europe some years back. They're looking at it for Australia, and undoubtedly New Zealand will follow suit as well other countries around the world. So what it does mean is that you do need legal documents on your website, which talk about the information you collect, people's privacy, copyright, terms of use, all that side of things there as well. So you can either go to a lawyer and get one drawn up, which is probably a reasonably costly process. You could scrape it off someone else's website, which I'm sure no one here would do at all. But of course, they may have had that prepared for themselves, and it might not necessarily apply to your business, or they might have scraped it off someone else's website. So it's as useless as getting it off someone's website. So the other way is this site here, legalsforbusinessowners.com. So this particular site works for, well, it's really geared towards Australia, New Zealand, I think US, UK. And the reason why I'm showing this one is the fact that they have got a focus on Australia and New Zealand as well. Often some of these sites really only are looking at US or European countries. So this one has specific use cases and templates for Australia and New Zealand as well, but they cover US, Canada and UK. So they reasonably inexpensive as well. You can use it on any website. They are templates, and then you can copy and paste these templates into your website. And they've got a whole host in there. The woman that runs it is a lawyer, so she has drafted these, with her legal background. And she's also a small business owner as well. So she understands what it's like to run a small business and what you need for a small business as well. And she's kept it around, so pretty affordable as well too. So legal templates, if you shop legal templates, it'll give you an idea as to what's available on her site. But there are sort of a whole host of legal templates that you can have. Those are the ones you pop down the bottom of your website on every page. So that one there is legalsforbusiness.com. And if you happen to be a web developer agency and you've got clients that need it, she does have an affiliate program as well too. So you can promote that in your business, and she'll pay you for it. This one here is one that I came across because I saw someone using it, and they sent me a presentation. So this one's called Beautiful.ai. And it is a presentation maker. So think about PowerPoint presentations, Keynote, Google Slides. That's what this is, with a lot more smarts about it as well too. So they have a ton of templates in here, and they use AI to create your presentations. So it is a step-by-step process in terms of you describing what it is that you're creating, giving a topic for each of the slides that you want in there. It will select and give you a choice of a range of templates, and it will format it and lay it out with the text and images, which is, I know for me, it's a lot better than I would do myself. So as with anything with AI, it's not 100% perfect on the text, but it gives you enough there to really get started, edit it, tweak it, and it speeds up the whole time of putting it all together. So you can use these slides for things like this. If you're running presentations online on a platform like Zoom or some form of video platform, you can also use them in your website, or you can email them out to people. So where I saw this one here was they had sent an email out to their client, and they'd included in it a couple of links to presentations, and this is what it looked like. No, it doesn't I thought I had a copy of it up here. I don't. I thought I was going to show it to you, but I won't. But what it is a full screen slide, and for someone that receives it, they just read the slide, they click on the screen, moves it to the next slide, click on the screen, and it only moves one way, so it only moves ahead. So, and there's only one action people can take, and that's to hit the click, and it just keeps moving it forward. Once they get to the end, they do get the option to replay it, and they can go and watch it again. So it's a great way of presenting things online and have a self-paced presentation that you can take people through. So it's sort of like a pitch deck that you can send out to people. So super easy to use, very quick as well too. And with the AI there, it makes things a whole lot easier and gives you a good start when you're not sure what to say or what to put in. So that one there is called Beautiful.ai. All right, now you've probably seen some of the notifications that, or push notifications that come through on both browsers and on your phone. So this one's called Gravitech or gravitech.net. And it's a way of building your list of subscribers and being able to communicate with them on the devices that they've got. So it's a script that you embed into your website, and it encourages people to come and subscribe. And when they do subscribe, then it gives you the capability of pushing messages through to their phone. So and you can see on the screen there is a picture of a computer, and there's also a picture of a phone there with those little notifications that are popping through. So the normal notifications, I've got an iPhone, so get all those notifications that pop up on the screen for things like you've got an appointment happening, or it might be sort of a Facebook update, those sort of things there. So you can actually push these out from this platform into people's phone, and they can get a notification. So it's almost like you're pushing your marketing directly to them, rather than waiting for them to get to your site. And same on the computer as well too. So and it is an opt-in as well, so people are opting in for this, but it is a great way to quickly build your list for people that are visiting your website. And you can sort of set up campaigns in advance. So a bit like, say, ManyChat or those chatbots in Messenger, where if people ask a question and then you can shoot them a response, you can start to use it like that as well. Or if you happen to be having let's say you're running a webinar like this, I could shoot out a notification 5 minutes beforehand, just to let people know that we're about to kick off. So if anyone's forgotten, they're getting the notification straight through to their phone. If it's, I think we've got Easter coming up. If you've got some form of Easter promotion, then you can sort of pop that through as well too. So it is a very easy platform to use, and it's a great way to build your list and get through to people on the devices that they're using. And the pricing of it is surprisingly good. I thought it would be expensive, but they have a free level. So you can check it out with a free level on this, and you can use it on unlimited websites. So the same script you can put on unlimited websites. So if you've got a number of different websites and you want to build your list, then you can pop it through sort of a number of websites. But it does limit the number of automations you do today to like 5 messages. And then once for $20 a month, then you get everything. So it's a very cheap option there for the building your list and these push notifications. So that one there is called gravitech.net. And obviously with the free plan, you can go and try it out. They do have AI baked into it. I didn't get to check out all of their AI features in there fully, but maybe you can check it out and let me know what it's like. And the last one I have for you today is one called Eureka.io. And what this is it is it's a course it's an AI course creating tool. So if you have a book, for instance, you've written a book, and there's a couple of people on here who are in the throes of doing that. And I know we do have a couple of published authors in here as well. You're going to create a course out of it. You can use this particular software to help you do it. But even if you've got nothing, this particular piece of software, it is connected into some of the course platforms that are out there publicly. So so you can see that it's already connected into about 297,000 courses and 40,000 books. So obviously with an API, they're able to get in and do all of that. And what they do is they have a look at the courses that are in there, and with their algorithm, they're able to tell you what sort of topics are popular topics, what people are buying, what people are watching. And they'll start, and they can create an outline for you for a course. So you could say, well, look, create an outline, and it will create something based on, the sorts of things that people are, consuming. But what else it does, which is really interesting too, is it looks at the gaps. So if there are courses online that there are particular gaps in it that it's not filling, it will have a look at those, it will bring through those gaps, and then you can create courses or programs that cover the information that they're not getting in some of these other courses as well. Who knows, you could reverse engineer it as well too. It could give you some ideas for a book. So if you're looking to write a book, this might give you an angle in terms of a book that you could write in your particular niche and your business as well too. It will craft out, with the courses, it'll do a whole lesson plan for you, craft out the call it chapters or modules for it, and help you to populate that out as well. And again, with AI baked in it, it'll help to create some of that content. But again, that's just really a starter for you to then, sort of tweak it and make it yours and make it better. So so good little platform there, and it's called Eureka.io. And that there is a roundup of our cool online tools for today. So all of those are in chat. And in fact, we'll drop them, all the links there. There we are. The links are all in chat there as well too. So tell us what your favorite one is. Just drop into chat which is your favorite, just so I can see that I'm on track in terms of the sorts of tools that I'm bringing through to you. Always good to see what the winner is. Of course, we'll publish these on Business Owners Smashing It Online Facebook group. If you are not a member there, now is a good time to go to Facebook, search Business Owners Smashing It Online, and we will let you in there. And of course, you'll see them around on other places around the net on social media. Because one of the great things about this program is it creates content for me to then go and put out on, across all of the social media platforms and make me look famous. So probably a good model for all of us to follow, because always the hardest thing is getting content together. So here's a great model to get some of that content together for yourself. All right, what do we got? We have Matchmaker. That was the podcasting one. Beautiful. Legals, like them all. No favorites. Fantastic. Legals and Gravitech. Well, I have to say, Legals just won it because there was two of those and one of everything else. So there we go. Excellent. All right, Matchmaker's just taken it over. Thanks for those last votes that came in. Fabulous. All right, and of course, if you've got any online tools that you would like me to cover, feel free to shoot those through, and more than happy to credit you with those if I'm using them on the show. And again, big thank you to Jeff, who's always sending me through some good, cool online tools as well too.